Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sonia. I am a food and lifestyle blogger stroke vlogger. So today I'm going to be talking about something I saw on Instagram. It was from Thefoodnetworking. I follow them on Instagram, Thefoodnetworking. So they were asking, they said tomatoes in egusi soup required or not. So what they were asking is, so when making egusi soup, is tomatoes required in it? Yay or nay? I saw many comments. People were like, no. So this is actually on their cooking do's and don'ts series. I think they're actually having a series where they're asking this question: is tomatoes required in our egusi soup? No or yes? So it's in their cooking do's and don'ts series. So I think the last time I checked it, it was about 190 comments, and you saw different people saying, no, egusi soup is already soggy. If you add tomatoes to it, it's going to make it more soggy and it will go bad. Some people said, oh yes, of course you add tomatoes to it. Some people said it's preferential, is what you want. It depends on how you like it and everything. So I was just reading it and I was laughing. If you follow my kitchen, if you follow my food, soup recipes, you know that majority of my soup I use no tomatoes, I use pepper. So I use atarado a lot. I use what's it called, red bell pepper a lot, and also the long one. I know in Nigeria we call it tatashe. The English name I still don't know today, but I'll try and Google it and see what the name is. So I don't know, my soup is not complete without my pepper base, because one, I'll tell you the reason we should always use pepper or tomatoes in our soup. One, it gives it more color. It gives it that reddish color. It makes your soup come out like you're serving it. If you notice, most parties when they cook soup, they always use tomatoes or pepper as their base, so they fry the soup. So that's one of the reasons you should use pepper sauce or tomato sauce in your soup. It gives it color. Secondly, it gives it that smell, that tomato smell, that pepper smell. Mostly when you use atarado, oh my god, who doesn't use atarado in their soup? Who doesn't blend their soup who doesn't blend atarado, fry it, and pour in their soup their egusi or eforiro inside? Imagine you cook. Some of the comments were just hilarious. One said it is not required, Joe. Another one said required though. So I think this has to do, it's personal. But for me, I'll say the reason we should use it, another reason is, I know when we were growing up, our grandmothers, you just boil water, pour egusi, put oil, your maggi, and put your vegetables. But sometimes you want to give your egusi a twist, That's why you should put tomato. Really, I don't support tomatoes really, because it will make your soup soggy, like one of the comments has said. But pepper base is very, very required. Then again, it is how I make mine. If you go and check my egusi recipe, you see that I used pepper as base in that soup. Because in the family, your husband will just predict, okay, oh, she's making egusi again and everything. Why don't you just surprise them and put that pepper as base in your soup, fry it? That's where iru comes in, locust beans. So when you are frying your egusi, you just put throw some iru inside, play with it, you fry it. Sometimes when you go to parties, when they give you egusi soup like this, when you turn the plates, it doesn't go down. That's how thick it is, because of that pepper being used as base. It will make it so thick, so rich. That's why when I blend my own pepper, I make sure it's not smooth, so you get some patches of pepper inside, so that brings out the color in it. I know making it the traditional way, just pouring egusi inside hot water, boiling it, putting oil and vegetable and everything, that is also sweet. But in this modern day, you want to add twist to your egusi soup. You want to make it attractive. When you put it on that table, they see some red patches in it. The smell, that's why when you use atarudo gives it that smell. That tatashe gives it that smell. It gives it that color that makes it so bright and attractive. So these are some of the reasons I use pepper as base for my egusi soup. If you check my other soup, my bitter leaf soup, I use pepper as base. The one I just uploaded last week, that's in water leaf, I used pepper as base because I use them because of the taste they give my soup. I use it because of the smell they give my food, my soup. I use it because of the taste, I mentioned taste, smell, what else now, color it gives my soup. It makes it more attractive. So when I was seeing all these comments and everything, so with food networking, I would say it is a yes. Should I say yes now? Because I don't support tomatoes in your egusi soup because it will make it go back quickly and it's going to make it soggy. But I support pepper, blended pepper, that's atarudo and tatashe, as base in your egusi soup because it's going to give you so much color, good taste, and make it very, very attractive. So I just thought today, okay, why don't I talk about this, because it was on Instagram and people were just saying, I said, okay, let me talk about it. It's not every time I cook. So this week I'm not cooking, I'm just sharing this idea. So you, my subscribers and fellow YouTubers, what do you think? Do you think we should use tomatoes as base? They didn't say base though, but it's actually, you will always use it as base in egusi soup. Do you use pepper as base? Is it a yes or a no? Is it like one of the commenters said, no, it's not required though, or no, Joe, it's not required? Is it, are you saying no or yes? So for me it is a yes. So like example, if you are going to eat your egusi in just a day, why go ahead, why don't you use tomatoes? But if you're going to have your egusi for like another 1 week in your fridge, I don't even advise having egusi for 1 week because it's going to go back bad. But say 5 days, then go ahead, break a leg, use tomato base, pepper base, because it's going to make it smell so nice. It's going to give you that color, it's going to make it so attractive. And while you're doing that, why don't you throw some iru, that's locust beans inside, and it's just going to make everything so beautiful. Like it's going to be so thick when you serve it and people are like, wow, this is good. We actually call it Versace soup in my house. I don't know what that means, but we call it Versace soup. Maybe it's because when you go to restaurant, that kind of soup is very expensive, or it's cooked by those expensive women. I don't know, I don't even know why we call it Versace soup, but we call it Versace soup in my house, and that's the soup I make. So please leave your comments in the section. Tell me if it's a yes or a no, if tomatoes is good or pepper is good. And also do share this on the food networking site or on their Instagram page. Let them know that a YouTuber has actually asked this on YouTube, and let the trends keep moving. Bye. Thank you so much for always coming back to my channel. Please do subscribe and leave your comment, like this video
every single day.